Yay! And we're live. Welcome, guys, to one more Tuesday class with me, or live class that we have every Tuesday.
And we're live. Welcome, guys, to one more
Erika,
Tuesday class.
You only speak once, my dear, not twice. I could hear myself, and I guess so could you. So, hello, everyone. I missed you. 1 week has passed, and so quickly. I don't like seeing myself. Okay, enough. Let's see who's in here. We have Lucia. Hello, Erika. Hello, everyone. Hello, Adelia. Hello, dear Erika. Hey, everybody. Marcelo. Hey, guys. Felipe. Carajá. Laurinha. Cristina. Who else is here? Adriana. Hello, everyone. Ronaldo. Hi, everyone. Hi, Erika. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Today is October 16th. Oh, my God. Like at least half of the month has passed, and what have you been doing so far? Like, we're almost in December, guys. I kind of remember of our last year Christmas and all this time of the year, and everything's just like flying. It's just crazy. Who else is here? Clodemir. What else? Who else? Felipe. Anna. Hey, Anna. Luis, Sylvia, Emerson. Guys, thank you so much for being here once again with me. Today our class is going to be super special. I brought another English survival class. And this topic is super great because it seems to be something easy to get done as soon as we need that. But, oh my God, when you realize you need to have or to get your hair cut, you say, how am I going to do it? How am I going to explain? Either you are a man or a woman. So, guys, today's class is for both of you, men and women. So don't you worry. Okay, we're going to have lots of vocabulary for today. And I'm going to explain. We're going to have pronunciation. So many great and awesome things. So, guys, welcome to this class one more time. And let's get it started. I'm going to share my screen. Let me know in case you don't see it. Share entire screen. And here we go. Let me see if you can already see my screen. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Emerson, hello, everyone. Now you can see my screen. So this is our class number 24. I'd like to see if there's anyone out there who's the first time watching my live class. If you have already watched it before but not live, I want you to know if it's your first time live with me. Let me know here in the comments. So, guys, I don't know if there's anyone out there who's the first time, but my name is Erika. You're always here with me every Tuesday. So I teach grammar and vocabulary. I take turns, grammar and other class vocabulary, so we can learn a lot from that. And this is our class number 24, which means we have 23 other classes previous to this one. We have lots of things to be learned. So if you haven't watched all of my classes, make sure to watch it because we have plenty vocabulary. We have plenty topics that are going to be super special and help you out with your English, because I'm pretty sure that you all want to improve your vocabulary, want to improve your pronunciation, and I'm also here to help you out with your pronunciation as well. Yvonne is saying, hi, everyone. Jill Veriton, hi, everyone. So, guys, let's get it started. We're going to talk today about hair salon for men and women. So I really want you all to pay attention. If there's anything out there that you don't understand, that it's not very clear, just let me know, okay? We have pictures that are going to help, but I'll be explaining as well which cut and each cut and product and I don't know. There are so many things for it today, okay? And you all know that I have my snap thing. I like to snap my fingers when I want you all to repeat after me. So remember to repeat after me. It's super, super important so you can practice your pronunciation, okay? So guys, come on. Every time that you decide to get your hair cut, you're going to look for a professional to do it, right? So we have some names for that profession. First of all, repeat after me, and after that, I will be sharing with you all some curiosities, okay? So just repeat: hairdresser, hair stylist. You can just say stylist, barber. So we have these 4 options in American English. I don't know in British English, Australian English, because guys, of course, when we have different countries that also speak English, we're going to have a great variation of this name. So you might find different names, but here in the US, you're going to find this 4 names. All right. When you say hairdresser, hairstylist, or just stylist, it can be for professionals who are going to cut man's hair or cut or style women's hair or man's hair, okay? It's irrelevant. They kind of work with both genre. But when we're talking about barber, not genre, sorry guys, gender. Genre is something else, gender. But now when we're talking about barber only cuts man's hair. Okay, basically man's hair and beard as well. But anyway, we're talking about hair, right? So barber is just for man. That's the message. Well, and when you look for a hairstylist or when you look for a barber, we're going to have a place, right? Where we're going to look for these guys. So guys, repeat after me: hair salon, beauty salon, beauty parlor, barber shop. So you may find his name. Sometimes you can just find salon. It's also common just to find salon, but the most common one, and be careful with the pronunciation because we have a similar word in Portuguese, right? So it's not hair salon. No, hair salon, right? Or a beauty salon. And it's not because it's a beauty salon that it's just, I don't know, for women or things like that. Again, hair salon, beauty salon, or beauty parlor. We're going to use all these 3 words for, I don't know, for men and women in general. But barber shop is just for man. Okay, yeah, we still have these nowadays. We still have places only focused for men. There are even really great places on, barber shops that they offer, like, I don't know, beer while you're having your haircut or getting, guys, it's the same. We're going to talk about verbs, but having your haircut or getting your haircut, it's just the same, all right? And to summer barber shops, they offer beer and, you know, just some things, some environment so you can relax while you're there, so you enjoy it, you know, marketing. So guys, repeat after me: hair salon, beauty salon, beauty parlor, barber shop. Okay, so these are the places. So we've just learned places and professions, professionals. Okay, as soon as you decide to get your hair cut or do something in your hair, some style or anything else, you got to make an appointment, right? Of course, there are some places you don't need to make an appointment because, you know, they always have someone who's available. But if you're always used to getting your hair cut with one specific professional, or I don't know, you prefer to schedule because of your time or because of your calendar and everything else, so you need to make an appointment. Be careful with the verb. It's not to do an appointment, but to make an appointment. Right? So you're going to call them. You can, if you're just passing by, you can stop and ask them like one of these questions we're going to talk right now. But you usually make an appointment before going there and doing what you have to do. Right? So guys, repeat. Can I make an appointment for, again, can I make an appointment for a haircut today? Can I make an appointment, not appointment, right? Can I make an appointment for a haircut today? Guys, to make an appointment, I don't know if that's clear to all of you, but to make an appointment is to say, I'm available on Thursday afternoon, or what day are you available to get my haircut or to dye my hair? I don't know, something like that. This is to make an appointment. You're going to check a common schedule that you can, and the hairdresser can as well. So this is to make an appointment. Of course, it's not only for hair topics. You can make an appointment with the doctor or with the dentist, whoever you wish. But we're talking about hair salon, so that's what it's gonna be, right? Next question, when is your next opening? It means, when are you going to be available? When is the next time you're going to be available? Especially because when the person tells you, okay, I'm available on Thursday at 10 a.m., you said, when is your next opening? Which means I can't on Thursday at 10, right? Hey, Eliane. Hey, Ricardo. Welcome. All right. So you're kind of asking for more options before making your appointment. Another one. Do you have any openings today? So in case you're available that day, so you want to ask about their available time in that day. Another one, is there anyone free who can cut my hair now? If you're not very picky with your professional, so I don't know, I don't care. Whoever is available can cut my hair. It's okay for me. You can just ask that. Is there anyone free who can cut my hair? Who can cut my hair now? Next one, is Michelle available tomorrow for a haircut? Michelle, by the way, is my hairdresser's name. I actually had my hair cut 2 days ago, but you can tell because I just trimmed my hair, you know, just got it trimmed just a little bit. So you just can tell. I didn't want to style it or anything else like that. It was just trimmed, so it's not visible. And Michelle is her name. So is Michelle available tomorrow for a haircut? Like, just asking for availability for a specific professional. And the last question, what time do you have open for appointments today? What times is like, what are the times? What options of time do you have available? So guys, these are just some of the questions. I really don't want you to memorize the way it is, because, you know, I want you to ask the way you would like, or the way that you usually, you're used to asking, okay? So what I mean is, gente, já tô enrolada com inglês. There are some days it happens with all of us. See, that's with me today. The point here today is, if you really want to ask, I don't know, something related to your haircut in the day that you are going to, or in the following week. I mean, I don't want you to memorize. You're not robots. That's my point. I really don't want you basically to get that question and memorize it the way it is, right? So just a tip. So now let's get started with some hair styling products, right? There are some various types here, some different things that you are going to see every time you go to a hair salon. They are very common. You're going to see them. You're going to use this vocabulary as soon as you get them. So it's important, men and women, that you know what they mean. Okay, so first of all, I want you to repeat after me, and after that, I'll explain you the meaning of each one. Okay, so repeat. Scissors. Scissors, scissors. Again, scissors. Lots of S's here, right? But it's like a Z sound. Scissors. But we don't write with Z, we write it with S. So next one, clippers, trimmers. It's just the same, okay? Clippers, trimmers. Next one, electric razor. Be careful with the written form, okay? Electric, but I don't say electric. I just say electric. Electric razor. I write with the C, but I don't say the C, right? Hair dryer. Straightener. Again, it's not straightener, 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 straightener. This T that we have in the middle of the word, it's more like a pause, but you don't say the T. So straight, straightener, straightener. Okay, not straightener, straightener, no. Okay, the T here is just like omit the, I don't know, the sound. That's the meaning, right? So straightener, straightener. It's like apartment, apartment. You don't say apartment or restaurant. No, restaurant we say G. Forget it. So apartment. Okay, so straightener, apartment. That's the same idea. Okay. So scissors, clippers or trimmers, electric razor, hair dryer, and straightener. Guys, I guess you can tell by the picture which is which, so I don't need to, I don't know, give you more details, right? But all of them, I guess electric razor is just for men. But clippers and trimmers are also used for women in general. There are some stylists that when you want to get a different hairstyle, for instance, they kind of use the clippers on our hair to do it. Okay, they sometimes are just gonna use the scissors, but they can just basically use the clipper, especially if you want like something, if you want your hair shorter, but even longer, they can just like trim like that. You know, it's just like a technique. They use it. I'm kind of sure that you've already seen that before. Okay. Okay, let's move on, guys. Repeat. Hair curlers. Again, hair curlers. Curling irons. This one is super interesting, but I'll get there. Curling irons. Gel. Gel in Portuguese. In English, it's not gel. It's gel. Gel. You're going to say it. Let me get my pen here. You're going to say like that. Like that. Gel. It's weird, I know, but that's the way you say gel, gel. And let me take the opportunity, since I'm here, to teach you here. Curling irons. You don't say irons, right? Or iron, like you don't say Iron Maiden, right? You say iron, iron, iron. Like you kind of change the letters when you're saying this word. This is like very specific. You don't have that a lot in English. Actually, that's one of the few words that we kind of change letters in order to pronounce them. But here we say curling irons, Iron Maiden, right? The band. And gel, 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 right? Let's move on. Mousse, mousse. Wax. Hair lacquer, hair lacquer. You may have different variations of pronunciation. I've already heard hair lacquer, but here in Iowa, when I go to a hairdresser, they say hair lacquer. Would you like some hair lacquer? Especially when they are going to style it in a different way. They're going to shape it. When you have a wedding, for instance, they kind of use that a lot. Well, wax, I don't know if you guys have ever heard or seen that before, but this is very common for men and women. I don't wear that on my hair. I think it's kind of thick and my hair is too thin, but my husband wears it and it's super great because you can just style it the way you wish, right? So wax is much more common among men than gel. You can wear gel. And guys, remember that every time you're putting something on your hair, you're wearing it. You're not using it. Remember that not only on your hair, but on your body in a general way, like earrings, for instance. We wear earrings. We wear lipstick. I don't use lipstick. I don't use makeup. I wear. Remember the verb, right? Let me, in case you don't. Remember, you wear makeup. You wear gel. Are you wearing gel today? Are you wearing wax? Are you wearing hair lacquer? Okay, so this is very, very common. Be careful just with the verb, right? And well, hair curlers, we used to remember from our grandmas to be wearing all these things on the top of our head to have our hair curled. But this is still very common. Some people just love it. They think it like fits better. The curl is kind of better. But we have curling irons and so on, right? Guys, if there's anything in here that you didn't understand what it means, like, as I told you, wax, I think it would be the most different ones if you don't know what it means, but it's just like gel. But it's a wax, you know, like the same wax as you would put on the floor, but you do it on your, or when you want to wax, you have like skin, not skin, you have hair, like here, I have hair. If I don't want to have this hair here on my arm, so I'm gonna wax it. So I'm gonna wax it. It's the same product, verb, but different. It is one specific for the hair. And no, you're not gonna be hairless and you're not gonna be bald. It's just a different product, but I guess you know it, right? Let's move on. We have some more words in here. So just repeat after me. Hairspray. Hairspray. There's a movie called Hairspray, I guess, right? What is curling irons? Adelia, let me go back. Adelia is asking what is curling irons. Adelia, this is basically a machine. I think I may have my curling irons, but this is my microphone, okay? But let's imagine this is my curling iron. So this is something that, imagine I want my hair curled. So this thing here is an iron. So it's going to, it's electric. So it's going to get heated. So it's going to be hot in here. So I'm going to get my hair in here. I'm going to do it something like that. Let's see. And after some seconds, when I just let it loose, oops, so it's going to be curled. So instead of using a hair curler like this things that it's more famous, let's say that you're gonna be there wearing that for maybe hours. The hair curling, the curling iron is something a little bit faster that you can do. It's kind of like an equipment that you do it. It's electric. It's gonna get your hair heated, so that's why it gets curled. Okay. Okay, moving on. So guys, repeat once again. Hairspray. Come on. Hairspray. As I told you, there's a movie called Hairspray, right? Next one, hair clips. Hair clips. Bobby pin. Bobby pin. Shampoo. Conditioner. Mask. So guys, hairspray, it's just like hair liquor or hair lacquer, but I would say it's a little bit lighter. Okay, so it's just like something that you're gonna wear to keep your style, your hair styled for hours, for instance, and it's a little, it damages less the hair as well. I don't know much about this hair products. I mean, I'm not a professional. I just know a little from the things that I buy, so that's what I understand from that. Hair clips is those things that we usually wear to, I don't know, keep our hair just up. And usually when the professionals are gonna get our hair cut, they kind of wear those hair clips on our head and hair as well, in order to kind of divide and get some parts and just cut it. All right, so hair clips. Bobby pin, well, by the picture, I guess you can tell what it is, right? Like you can wear some bobby pins here. Shampoo, conditioner, this is so common in our daily routine, not only by professionals, but also to get our hair clean and moisturized as well. And talking about moisturizing our hair, we usually wear a mask, right? Guys, a mask is a moisturizing cream. I don't know if you know this word. Wait, here. Moisturize. It's a moisturizer. It's also a verb. You can say to moisturize. That's a moisturizer. It's a moisturizer cream to keep your hair very soft and hydrated, you know. So I put here Kerastase because it's the most famous one, but you have other brands as well. Kerastase is like amazing and expensive as well. Okay, here guys, can I move on? Because now we are not going to talk about products anymore. We're going to talk about neckline options vocabulary. So again, I'm not going to say this is only for men because there are lots of women who like to have their hair very, very short. So they really gotta care about this neckline options vocabulary. So yes, they're either for men or women, but for women, mainly when they want their hair very short, right? Very, very short, like the way we can see here in the picture. So I'm gonna teach you the neckline options. Guys, this thing here is the neck, right? This part here of the body is called neck. So neckline is what you can tell here by the picture. So this is the way that you want your neckline to be. And especially boys, and I'm going to say especially because, well, every man, as long as the man has like a short hair, once again, you're going to ask the way you want your neckline. So guys, just repeat: blocked neckline, rounded neckline, tapered neckline. So, okay, neckline, right, guys? So, blocked neckline is what you can see here in the first picture. And what else? This second picture down here and the third picture as well. Like, I would say the last picture here, this last one is more like blocked with tapered. I'm going to explain the tapered. But you can see all the shape very clearly, right? It's more like you can have that squared, but it's very clear, the line. You can see it very perfectly. Hey, Manuel, how are you doing? Rounded, I guess it's like self-explanatory. It's rounded, like here in the second picture. The second picture is the only one that it's rounded, right? So if you like rounded neckline, that's the one you're gonna ask. Now tapered, guys, tapered, well, let me show you the picture first. Is the third guy here from the first line or the first guy here from the second line? So that's called a tapered neckline. Well, the tapered neckline, it's just more something that it's kind of graded, so it doesn't just finish very clear the way it is like the blocked, and it doesn't have a very specific form. Okay, so tapered in Portuguese would be something like afunilado, like something tipo meio que degradê, sabe? It's something like that. I don't have like the specific word for the professional. As I told you, I'm not professional, so I don't know the word in Portuguese, the specific word in Portuguese, but I understand from being something like graded, something tapered. Tapered has this meaning like afunilado, right? Well, you can tell by the pictures of the third and the first one. Well, if you kind of every time you go to a hairdresser, if you care about the neckline, just check the one that it's up to you, the one that you like, and memorize that way, right? So if the girl or the guy asks you, okay, so how do you like, or what's the way you would like your neckline? So you can say, I'll like it blocked. Like, for instance, the first picture or the third picture. I like it rounded. I like it tapered. All right? Well, something else for the guys. Let's talk about sideburns. Sideburns. So, guys, repeat. Sideburns. Sideburns. Now you can't see it. Wait. Come on. I want them to see what sideburn means. Okay, now you can. So, guys, once again, sideburns. Sideburns, like I don't have sideburns, but that's the thing that we have here, let's say right in front of the ear, right? So these are the sideburns. So if you like sideburns, you have 3 options here that you can ask your barber shop or even your hairdresser to get it cut for you or style it for you. But if you don't like it at all, so here, clean them up. Clean them up. Guys, repeat, clean them up. Okay, they ask you, oh, how do you like your sideburns? Said, I don't like sideburns at all. So clean them up. Remove them. I don't want sideburns. Oh, no, I like it, but I like the way it is. I just want you to keep it the way it is, same length and everything else. So you can, here, maintain the length. Maintain the length, right? You're going to keep the way as is. So guys, repeat, maintain the length. Now the 3 parts I order here by the picture so you can understand better. You have, as in the first one, guys, repeat, top of the ear. Second picture, mid-ear. Third picture, bottom of the ear. So when you say bottom of the ear, you want like your sideburn to be like down until the bottom of the ear, like around here. Top of the ear, just like the top and mid ear. Well, you can tell by the picture, right? I don't need to. That's self-explanatory. Sideburns, aqui onde eu moro, chama topete. Eliane, topete não é aqui em cima, o topete? Eu acho que aqui do lado é costeleta em português, não é não? Aqui do lado é costela, costela é de osso, não é? Eu acho que é costeleta, não é? Sideburns. Topete, if I'm not wrong, is the thing that you have here. If I'm not wrong. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong. All right. What else? Oh, men's hairdressing vocabulary. So, yeah, costeleta. Thank you, Adriana. Isso. Yeah, don't worry, Eliane. I also like change names as well. Like, actually, I'm the queen of changing names. So, like, we're together in this. We're in the same page, on the same page, actually. Okay, costelitas. Thank you, guys. Okay, so men's hairdressing vocabulary. So I'm gonna teach you some cuts right now, and I say men's, but guys, don't take me wrong. Okay, if this is like if you were a girl and you like this type of haircut, so you can use it. I'm just changing man to women because it's more common to men and some things are more common to women. But if you were a girl and you like buzz cut, if you like undercut, you like different hairstyles, feel free, and please don't get me wrong, okay? Me concentre no topete. All right, so guys, here we have, guys, first of all, repeat, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. Come on. We have the grades. So what does it mean to have the grades? Just like in Portuguese, when we want, for example, the buzz cut, as you can see here in the picture, is the, total amount of length that you want the hairdresser to, I don't know, use the trimmer. Remember the trimmer, that machine? The trimmer to cut. So you want them to, or her, or him, whatever, to cut only 3 millimeters or 6 millimeters or 9 millimeters. What's the length you want to keep in your hat? 3 millimeters, 6, 9, or 12. It will be like máquina 1, 2, 3. I guess that's what we call in Portuguese, máquina 1, right? In English, we call it grade. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. And I added the millimeters here so you can understand a little which is which, because I don't know if in Brazil it's the same measurement. So you have here which is which, so you don't get it wrong, okay? So the first picture and the first names is just related to the length you want to keep when you ask the professional to cut your hair using the trimmer or the clipper, okay? Next picture is repeat, undercut. Undercut. Let's move on, repeat, I'll explain, but let's repeat first. Buzz cut or military cut. Fox hawk. Fox hawk. Eliane is saying that you guys are too shy, or too quiet. But I imagine it's because you're paying attention. But I would love to have you guys participating more, asking questions or saying things. Guys, if you want to talk here in the comments, I would really love it. Really, I love it. I love when you guys participate. But I do respect if you want to just pay attention, okay? So no hard feelings. So undercut, what type of cut is that? Is basically when you have like, let's say you have more hair, you have longer hair here on the top of your head, and here on the sides, it's more cut. So you don't have much. You can like have it tapered, or you can have it like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 on the sides, and you have it longer here a little bit here, right? So it's called undercut. And like what you can tell by the picture, it's more, how can I say? I forgot even the word in Portuguese, but é mais, mais assimétrico. Gente, me perco às vezes nas minhas palavras. Mas eu quero dizer, ele é mais certinho, tanto dos lados quanto aqui. It's like the same size here and here. Same length, same size here and here. Buzz cut or military cut is basically, a word that I would use for that is like shaved. Shaved. It's a buzz cut. It's military cut. It's when you get the razor, and you shave your whole head, or you get the clipper or the trimmer, and you get grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 in your whole head. So it's the same for the whole head. Simétrico. Obrigada, Ricardo. Sometimes words is like, thank you. Like on my stories today, I was just trying to remember how to write mozzarella in English. I know, but I was like, how is mussarela in Portuguese? It's like, and then everybody answered with cedilha, right? With the C and well, we have that. We don't have that in English, but cedilha. But anyway, thank you so much, Ricardo. So é mais simétrico. Thank you. So buzz cut and military cut, what you have in here, it's basically you shave your whole head with a trimmer, or, well, if you want the razor, feel free. And fox hawk, guys, it's basically like the mohawk. Mohawk, again, you have like parallel lines, remember? You have parallel lines here, and your hair gets kind of spiky like that, right? I don't know if you have seen that, probably yes, right? But mohawk is like two different. So if you want something more modern and not that much, not that like a mohawk, you call it fox hawk. Like in here, you basically have lots of hair here on the top, and your sides are basically shaved, but they are tapered on the sides. They are tapered. Remember the word tapered? So it's kind of tapered. It's not like all shaved down here. Okay? What else? We have some more men's hairdressing vocabulary. So guys, repeat, first of all, as soon as you see my screen, because I really wanted to see it. Come on. Yes, come on. Now repeat. Fade. Crew cut. Taper. Ah, we have taper again. And I'll explain the difference between taper versus fade. Mohawk was Neymar 5 years ago. I don't remember Neymar 5 years ago, but I believe you, Ronaldo. So guys, check it out, Neymar 5 years ago, to check Mohawk. But yeah, probably that's it. You guys. So fade, what we have here, so I added fade and taper because they are very similar cuts, right? So when you have the fade, you basically have no hair, as you can see here by the picture. The taper one is something that you have here, but it's something that you do actually with the scissors. So like really good professionals, really good hairdressers are gonna be able to do it very well. So é uma coisa muito bonitinha, assim, você vê um negócio bem niveladinho. All right. And the crew cut actually is very similar to the military cut, but the difference is the crew cut is made with the scissors, because you're going to do that like all together in your whole hair and head, while the buzz cut and military cut was going to be made with the clipper. Okay, guys, so we might have more than that because nowadays we have so many different types of cuts and names, but these are the most common. So I decided to bring this up because probably if you travel abroad and if you want to get your hair cut, you know how to tell at least the basic ones. Okay, now let's talk about, again, it's not only for women, it's for men and women, but usually women are more worried about all these things like highlights and balayage and perm. But of course, a man can and should, why not, do it as well. So guys, just repeat after me. Foils, highlights, highlining cap, balayage, perm, Brazilian blowout. Yay, yeah, it's called Brazilian blowout. So foils, highlights, highlining cap, balayage, perm, Brazilian blowout, and we have some more. So guys, foil is the aluminum foil that usually hairdressers actually wear on our hair to start the highlining process. So that's where they are going to deposit the product on our hair. So they use foils, right? Like you can tell here by the picture, but it's used aluminum foil, the same aluminum foil that you use to cook. So this is for the hair, okay? Ricardo say that mohawk is also também conhecido como cabelo topzera dos rolezinhos. I didn't know that. I've never heard of that before, mohawk. So it's more common mohawk than I thought, because when I was like mohawk, oh my God, will they understand mohawk? So you know what mohawk means. That's awesome, Ricardo. Well, highlights, actually, when you just have some highlights on your hair, it's basically when you kind of make it lighter with a light color. And I guess, as you can tell by the picture, it's very, very, very common nowadays. Highlining cap is like this cap that you use to basically get some pieces of hair and you're gonna get the whole highlining in your hair. Balayage, guys, balayage is basically a different technique to get your hair colored. Okay, and if I'm not wrong, but when you have a balayage, you usually mixture different tones of blonde as well, so you get some darker colors. I don't understand much, again, I'm sorry guys, but I guess in Portuguese we also call it balayage, balayagem, or something like that. Perm, you can get usually perm to get your hair curled. Some people get perm to get them curled, or you can get a perm. I guess perm is just for curly hair, right? You don't get perm for straightening, because otherwise it would be a Brazilian blowout. Yeah, I'm a girl. I should know all of these things like back to forth, but I sometimes just miss it out. But Brazilian blowout is that technique that we have in Brazil that it's also common here in the US, and they love it. Women go insane. I sometimes see some hair salons here offering some Brazilian blowouts, and they go crazy because it's kind of lighter for the hair. It doesn't damage that much than when you do like a perm or something like that, right? Let's move on, guys. Repeat: wash, cut, and blow dry. Layers cut. Dry trim. Trim. Blow dry. Well, this is one of the services they offer, which is wash, cut, and blow dry. This is more common even in Brazil, because every time that I had my hair cut in Brazil, it was common. The first process is to wash, and then they cut, and then they blow dry, right? They get the hair dryer, and they're going to blow. So your hair is going to get dry, right? It's going to be dry, actually, not get, but be dry. But here in the US, I don't know if you ever had the chance, but or if you have heard of that before. But for example, on Saturday or Sunday, I guess it was Sunday when I got my haircut. It was a dry trim. It wasn't like they didn't wash it, because if I wanted to be washed, I had to pay extra for that. So I paid $10, like very cheap. And it was just a dry trim. just to dry. So she gets like here, and I said, oh, I just wanted to trim. Guys, to trim, like you can see here by the picture, is just to get here all this part out. So I just wanted to trim. I don't want it to I don't want to have like a short hair cut shortly. I don't want you to change it. I just want you to trim. So they're just going to cut this part here, as you can tell by the picture. So usually they do it dry. If you want them to wash, you're gonna pay extra, and you gotta let them know you want them to wash it before, right? And sometimes they're gonna wash it before, sometimes you're just gonna wash it after. Yeah, Christina, good. Sometimes they're just gonna wash it after. So it's not like I'm gonna wash it and then cut it and then wash it again and then blow dry it. No, guys. Okay, if you want them to wash it before, you gotta tell them. If you want them to wash it before and after they get it cut, you gotta tell them. At least here in Iowa. I don't know in other states. I don't know how it works in other states, but here in Iowa, what I could tell, what I could see, basically it's that you gotta just, you know, warn them. Oh, I want you to wash them before getting my hair cut and also after. So you're gonna pay extra for that. So that's why sometimes it's kind of cheap. So no, I live close, so you can just like dry trim it, and I'm gonna wash it at home, and it's okay. It's not like the best haircut I've ever had, but you know, $10. It was super great. And blow dry, guys, blow dry is also another name. You can just like ask them to style your hair with a blow dry. So it's what we have in Brazil, like fazer escova. So this to style the hair with a blow dry, because blow dry, they're just gonna blow, you know, get the hair dryer and blow, but not necessarily style it. So you gotta tell them if you want it curly, if you want it, curl it from the inside or from the outside. How can I say repicar só as pontas? Adriana, that's it. That's to trim. Aparar, repicar as pontinhas, não mexer no comprimento, all these things is just to trim. I just want to trim my hair today. I don't want to have like a super haircut or something like that. It's just to trim. Okay? Yum, 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 yum. And that's it. Let's move on. Oh, these are the hairstyles now, the lengths, actually. So repeat. You bet, Adriana. First of all, long length, medium length, short length. So we don't say the G, right? I don't say length, say length, length. So we have long, medium, and short for men and women, right? So, oh, I prefer my hair short. I prefer my hair long. So you're going to say the way you want it. So imagine your hair is long and you want it short. So here are the lengths, basically. And now let's talk a little bit of your hairstyle. So guys, just repeat straight as soon as it changes. Okay, again, straight, curly, wavy, ringlets. Guys, once again, straight, curly, wavy, ringlets. So straight, or I guess you can tell, my hair is straight, very straight, by the way. It's so straight that when I try to curl it, oh my God, it gets curled for like 30 seconds. It's horrible. I hate when I try to curl my hair. It's horrible. Well, curly, you know, you can straighten your hair using a straightener, for instance, but you know, straight, curly, wavy. Some people just have wavy hair. Natural wavy hair, but sometimes you can make it up. So you get your straightener, for instance, and you can make some wavy hair. Ringlets, I guess you can tell by the pictures, but it's when you have, let's say, perfect curls and you have, let's say, blocks of it. So it's not like the curly picture, the curly hair girl here. Ringlets is when you have like blocks of hair curled in a picture way. Remember Maisa when she was a kid? Because now she's like a grown-up, almost woman. She's not a teenager anymore. She's a woman. Not a woman. She's only one woman. Remember she used to have those ringlets like those curly hair and you know. So those are ringlets, okay? Moving on, guys, is everything okay so far? Let me know if not, okay? We're almost at the end. Some other extra words. So guys, first of all, repeat bangs, bob, colored, dyed, bleached, layered. So we have here mixtured words. The first one is bangs. Guys, bangs is this thing that we have in here. I don't have bangs, but let's imagine I want to cut it. So it's going to be like that. So I'm going to have bangs. I don't know if you can tell. Look at me. So these are my bangs, my fake bangs, right? Again, you can tell by the picture. So, oh, I don't like to see myself. I don't want to have bangs, for instance. Or that girl looks so pretty in bangs. Like, okay. Bob is this type of haircut. It's very, very short. And here, very close to the neck. So it's called bob. And we also have that very famous haircut, which is the long bob. Yeah, Sonia, that's it. Very good. Thank you. So we have the long bob, which usually this front part here is going to be a little longer than your back. So that's why it's called long bob, but it's like you're going to have your hair cut short, right? And very close here to the neck. And still talking about haircut, we have the layered cut. So if you like layers, you can just tell your hairdresser, so I'd like to change my hairstyle. Can I have some layers? Do you think you can layer it, for instance? Okay. And if you want to change the color of your hair, so you have 3 words to say it. You're going to have your hair colored, dyed, or bleached. Guys, bleached is more specific to blonde, okay? We have a word for that in Portuguese, which is... not platinado, I forgot. But it's a very similar word that we have, but it's just for blonde hair. When you want it really, really like blonde, like white, almost like white. Acho que é tingido, será? No, it's not tingido. It's another word that we have. That's why I don't like translations very much, because I never remember the specific word. But it's, guys, bleach. I don't know if you know that, but bleach, the word bleach is candida or... agua sanitaria, you know, so that's the plan. So you're gonna have your hair very, very light, very bright, and it's gonna be blonde or blonde to white or to gray if you prefer, but dyed or colored if you want it purple, if you want to turn into a brunette, or if you want to be, I don't know, red-haired. So you can use colored or dyed, okay? I'm going to dye my hair. I'm going to color my hair. This is just the style, okay? Colored, dyed, or bleached is the style, but the verb, I think descolorante, but we don't say cabelo descolorante, tá? Cabelo descolorido. Não, mas cabelo descolorido também pode ser para outras cores também. There's a word that just for blonde. Gente, eu era loira. Quando eu era loira, eu ouvia muito essa palavra. But I just can't remember right now. But anyway, it's just for blonde girls, right? It's not tingido. I have tingido in my mind. But anyway, so I'm going to color my hair. I'm going to bleach my hair. I'm going to dye my hair. Okay? Oxigenado. Alguém escreveu aí? Não. Loiro platinado. Não, oxigenado. Tipo, alguém fala loiro oxigenada. That's the word, oxigenado, que a gente fala em português. Tipo, ai, nossa, o cabelo dela é loiro oxigenado. So that's the word bleached. But I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have the feeling that nossa, o cabelo dela é loiro oxigenado, como se fosse alguma coisa pejorativa. Bleached, it's not. It's just to say that her hair is very, very blonde, very, like, bright. Okay? Mas é tipo isso, loiro platinado, oxigenado, bem... Okay? Very good, guys. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, some more words. Guys, repeat. Side parting. Center parting. Pixie cut, bun. So guys, side parting is like the way I like my hair. Actually, I used to have center parting, but nowadays I just wear my hair side parting. You can also have center, like in the picture, just so it's just a way sometimes they can ask you, like, would you like your hair center parted or side parted? Okay, well, whatever you prefer. I prefer ask for the professional if they have a magazine of hair. But Adelia, sometimes you don't find the exact haircut or you want something specific, but it's a great strategy. Well, pixie cut, that's very, very famous among Hollywood women. Pixie cut is like short as men's hair. A gente chama de cabelo Joãozinho, you know? So pixie cut, it's like very short, very, very short. So if you're planning to have a pixie cut, and guys, when we call it pixie cut, girls are gonna order, or not order, but ask for a pixie cut. Men are gonna ask for the ones I told you before, okay? So it's like modern. You have like this kind of messy hair, but short, and you gotta be careful with your neckline, okay? Well, bun is what you can tell by the picture, is this style that you can do in your hair. Usually when you have a bun, you can have a perfect bun, like you can see here, or a messy bun on the top, or a top knot that you can just put in here. But it's a bun. Bun is like this thing here. What else? Guys, repeat. Ponytail. Oh, let me wait. Cocky. Yeah, very good. Sonia. Yeah. Bun é o cocky. Very good. So let's repeat. Ponytail. Pigtail. Braid. Bunches. Top knot. Once again. Ponytail. Pigtail. Braid. Bunches. Top knot. Guys, again, this is like for men and women, okay? Like for everyone. So I guess by the picture, you can understand very well like what ponytail means. Pigtails when you have both sides like this, or you can make it like a little bit up here. Usually like kids, girls, young girls like doing it, pigtails. Braid is when you do this thing. This is styled thing in your hair. I think it's so beautiful, like braids. You can have like a side braid, like the one she's having here, braid from the top of your head, or just a simple braid. Two braids, you can have double braids. Bunches, guys, bunches is when you get your hair, you center part it, okay? And you have, I don't have much hair, guys, sorry. And you have these two buns and kind of messy. Yeah, so Sonia, that's it. And you have these two buns, but messy in here, right? So these are bunches, right? And top knot is more common in the daily routine because you don't have anything. Let me put my, okay, now I guess you can see better. Top knot is just like something messy you do in a daily routine, and you just get an elastic and you just plug in here. Okay? Let me go back up. What else? Guys, the verbs that we're going to use, we're almost done, okay, guys? Like we just have like, I don't know, some more slides. So we have here to get and to have. These two verbs we can use for services in general. So if you want to have or get your haircut, you can, I don't know, have or get a trim, or your hair straightened, or your hair colored. So I just added this slide here to make sure that you understand. You can always use get or have to ask for something that you want in your hair. Okay? So right now, you don't need to repeat after me anymore. Otherwise, it will take too long for us to get all of them. But remember, you are going to have the audio with you all. So you will be able to listen to each one and repeat. But I want to explain to you all of these sentences that we are going to have. Okay? So guys, what hairstylist may say to you? As soon as you get there, you scheduled, you made an appointment. So she or he can ask you, would you like to make an appointment in case you haven't, and they are free to just talk to you? And they're going to start asking you, when did you last have your hair cut? When was the last time that someone cut your hair? Okay? How do you want it cut? How do you want it cut? It means, Do you want to make it shorter, or do you want just to trim your hair? How do you want it cut? Do you want to wash, or do you want to shampoo? Do you want a conditioner? They might ask you or not. It's not mandatory, okay? Sometimes they're not going to ask you, and if you want, you must tell them, okay? Do you want any layers? Guys, remember the layers that I told you? If you like layers in your hair, they can ask you, or you can just tell them. Do you want a particular style? Oh, yeah, I want a mohawk. How much do you want off the ends? So sometimes you can say, oh, I just want, and remember, in Brazil, we use centimeters, right? I quero ter centímetros. In Portuguese, we say that. In English, we say inches, okay? 1 inch is 2.53 centimeters. So just be careful with that, because here you don't say centimeters, you say inches. Okay, so I just want 1 inch, 2 inches, 5 inches. So you just say how much you wanted the ends off. Okay, what else? How short would you like it? Oh, I don't want it very short. I want to keep my hair long. So only 2 inches, only 3 inches. Okay, so this is another question they might ask you. How short would you like it? Where do you part your hair? I want it, yeah, very good. Ronaldo, that's it. Where do you part your hair? I part it in the center. I part it on the left side, on the right side. How would you like it blow dried? Oh, like it styled? I wouldn't like it styled. Do you want it styled straight or wavy? In case you want them, I don't know, to kind of use this strainer. Do you want it like straight or wavy? What else? Oh, he can tell you you have some split ends. Guys, split ends is when you have hair split in 2 parts. Pontas duplas. Split ends. Pontas duplas. Okay? So if he tells you you have split ends, or you can say, oh my God, I have so many split ends here. I don't, because I had my hair cut. But you can say, oh my God, I have some split ends here. So let's cut it out. Actually off, not out. Would you like anything on it? Like gel, like hairspray, or any other finishing product? Okay, so that's another very common question. What else that we have? Oh, now it's your turn. That things that you might want to say or even ask to the hairdresser. So I like a haircut, please. Or how much do you charge to wash, cut, and blow dry? You can ask the price before he or she gets it started. So how much do you charge? Come on, my slide hasn't changed it yet. I want you guys to see it. Come on, okay. Now, do I need to make an appointment? So if you stop by, it's your first time and you don't know, that's a common question you can ask. And if you want a new style, you can say, I would like a new style. I'd like bangers. Remember bangers here. I'd like dry trim, the one I got on Sunday. They're not going to wash. They're just going to trim your hair dry as is. I like a perm, or I like to dye my hair, to color my hair. I like some highlights, or just a trim, please. Here, Adriana, só tirar pontinha. Just a trim, please. I'd like it straightened. I like it straightened. So you want it to be straight. Okay. What else? Just an inch of the ends, please. So you don't want to change it at all. You don't want a new hairstyle. You just want an inch of the ends. Maybe you have some split ends and you want it off. So I just want an inch, 2.54 centimeters. Can I have some hairspray, please? Especially when you have it, I don't know, something different in your hair, so you can ask for a hairspray if you model it. just a bit of gel if you want it, or a little wax. Will it cost extra? This is something you can also ask, but usually it doesn't cost extra, okay? What usually man may want to say or ask, I separated into some different parts as well. So if you're a man and if you want to ask or say something different, just a bit of gel, a little wax, grade 2, please. I put man, but guys, again, girls, if you use the trimmer, if you use clipper, don't get me wrong. Grade 2, grade 3, please. I like short at the sides, please. I like grade 2 at the sides, please. Tapered at the back, please. Not too short, not very short, or completely shaven. I want a military cut, okay? And our last 2 slides, I'd like to teach you some quick adjectives, some qualities that we have for positive words when we want to describe a beautiful hair. So guys, now I want you to repeat, and now we're done, okay? So shiny, thick, good condition, strong, lustrous, soft, manageable. So these are positive words to describe a good hair, a beautiful hair, a hair in a good condition. So it's shiny. It means like your hair shines, like it kind of, I don't know. This hair here at the picture shines a lot. Thick. Actually, thick is like just a general way of saying like my hair is not thick, but like I was born with a thin hair. It doesn't mean my hair is not in a good condition, okay? It's just like thick in a way, like the way it is, the way it was born, it's thick, so it means it's good, okay? Strong is another very good word. Like my hair is thin, but this is strong, you know? Soft, lustrous, manageable. And now, guys, some adjectives when your hair is not good, is in a bad condition or poor condition. So repeat: dry, split ends, poor condition, rough, weak, fragile, unmanageable, tangled, mated. Gente, guys, mated is the same as, is the opposite actually of shiny. Okay, like this hair here, you can say it's mated. Okay. So guys, this is it. I'm gonna share, let me get back here so I can see you all. Guys, thank you so much for this class today. I really hope you have enjoyed. I really hope I could have added some extra words to you all. We had lots of these things for today. I know, like, maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to the US. I'm gonna have my hair cut in the US, but this is vocabulary. So if you're watching a movie, or if you're just talking to an American or to a British guy or a girl in Brazil, and you want to talk about hair, you're gonna have plenty of vocabulary for that. So guys, I really hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like this class, this video here on YouTube if you enjoyed watching this topic. Let me know if you want something more about it. And this is it. You're going to have access to the PDF file and also to the MP3 file. Let me know if you have any question. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Bye-bye, guys. See you next Tuesday. Actually, Thursday. And I was going to talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys. See you.